The St. James state of emergency was implemented in April, months after the opposition voted last December against any further extension of an SOE that first came into force in January 2018. That SOE came to an end on January 31, 2019. Many believe it is losing its popularity as residents in the parish are openly expressing frustration with its failure to curb the wanton lawlessness with more than 90 persons killed since the start of the year. Though the figures are down, National Security Minister Dr. Horace Chang cited gangs as a major crime problem.
There will be some killings. The gangs are operational, and as indicated in my own presentation, gangs are criminal business enterprises which make adjustment to their business operations when they see pressure come on the business. And there have been some changes in the St. James division, which is referred to where we have had what appear to be some traumatic and tragic killings, and that has caused concern to the wider community. But if you look at the numbers, it's not as dramatic as suggested by the carrier. We have had it was 2 during the same period last year per week. It ticked up to 2.3 because of events in the last 2 weeks. We are aware, as I said, of some changes in the operational nature of the criminal gangs, and the security forces are taking steps to adjust their own operation to deal with that.
Prime Minister Andrew Holness also agreed.
The triple threat of guns, gangs, and dons continue to exist. That is it. I want to reinforce what the Commissioner has said. The government is not using the state of public emergency as a substitute for regular policing. What the state of emergency does is to provide a respite in the number of crimes, in particular murders, that are taking place. It helps to expand the number of law enforcement personnel that we have on the ground. It helps to restrict the free movement of the criminal enterprise. And then that gives regular policing an increased ability to do their work.
But what about the arrests made and the number of guns seized?
So in St. James at the moment, this year, we have increased the number of firearms recovered by some, it's now 73 recovered as opposed to 63 last year at this time. And we've recovered 3 times the amount of ammunition. At this time last year, we had recovered 1,500 rounds. This year, we've recovered 4,500 rounds. And this is indicative of a lot of the work that's being done under the ambit of other police work being done under the ambit of the states of emergency, including community interventions, including building out our intelligence network, and including the investigations that are being done. We're also receiving a number of convictions for gun offenses, possession of firearms in particular.
Prime Minister Holness also noted the success of the SOE.
They are doing more community policing, and I want you to take a look, if you get a chance, at what is happening in Salt Spring. They are doing their search and recovery of firearms. They are doing public order operations on the streets of Montego Bay. So it is not a substitute. It helps. And we're not relying on it as the only tool. But as the Commissioner says, we're working all the strategies. We are using all the tools in our toolbox to ensure that we can protect the lives of the Jamaican citizen.
Janae Williams, Frontline News.